I think we are quite ambitious. One of our first year partners is Leeds City Council. We're working with on the local plan 2040. So how do we sort of square the ambitions with the policy and the kind of practice constraints that there are without getting held back by those constraints? So I think a lot of what we're interested in is how do we make change happen, and about bringing people together to try and work out what that is, and not say, well, because we can't change everything, from the top down, it can't happen. How can we generate change at different levels?
I think the key challenge that we would face, and that I think everybody faces, is that we have a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy to do something, but the world is so fast-paced, and we're all sort of working on various different things. So I think the challenge really will be to make sure that things go slowly enough for them to be deep enough.
So I think there's always a kind of question about how we make change, and there are lots of different answers to that question, and actually people are quite motivated by different theories of how we make change. And so one of the key things I think that's always at work when we're trying to make transformation is believing that change can be made. And that's why we put hope and imagination at the heart of this network. Yes, it's about evidence. Yes, it's about learning from things that have worked elsewhere. But it's also about believing in wherever that local situation is, that change can happen, and that the kind of catalysing connections across local authorities, organisations, businesses and communities is precisely the mechanism by which change can happen.
I think the key challenge we're going to face is about hope and imagination. How do we galvanise hope and imagination in a time of crisis, that things can be different and we can make radical and participatory change in a time of crisis?